one of the hard things about especially living in residence is that, well, it's hard to keep the momentum when it's about fitness,
Mm.
of course, going to the gym. At the same time, there is an incentive to go to the gym because you will become there is this sense of validity that you get from your peers after a certain point, as well as that uh, it's physical labor, so you get what's it called, the hormones just secreted in your brain. It's just
Yeah.
pumping. It's good feeling, and more than that, it's the you get the of course it's a late gratification system,
Mm-hmm.
but you will see the results coming up
Mm-hmm.
after a certain point.
Yeah.
So there is an enforcement all the time. But let's talk about um, um, mental resilience, mental strength,
Mm.
especially when it's something other than working out or
Mm.
just going to your part-time work. Because
Mm.
let's say working, it's a repetitive task. I'm just gonna show up, work, done. Okay. Gym, same thing. I'm gonna go grab the, I don't know, 20-pound weights, do 13 reps, do it for 4 times. I'm done with 20% of my workout. Do it for 5 times, 100%. I'm out. Same thing with running. But with the school is different. With
Mm.
studying is different. There is always this. I feel like it's not only the showing up process, but also keeping the quality. You can't just sit by your desk and just look at your book. You
Yeah.
have to keep reading, 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 keep being focused for a long time. And having that discipline, especially in residence, is kind of very, very hard. So, how did you manage that as a first year? And then you moved out of the residence. You lived with roommates for the second year and third year. So how was the process of that? And what are the differences between having that kind of discipline and the discipline that you have to have for working out and fitness?
Well, bro, you asked 3 to 5 questions at the same
Yeah,
time, so
sure,
I'm
go
going to
for it.
line out a little bit. Let's do the residence part. So when I came to Canada, all of the things that we learned in my first year, I had already done in grade 11 and grade 12. So first year was not academically burdening at all because we had already done majority of the stuff. It is probably at that time it was hardly just showing up and learning a little bit, and you could give the final exams and you would pass, no problem. However, here's what I wanted to say about the mental resilience part as to if you were working out, if you were working, and you had school. So if these are the three things that you have to do, how would you build discipline in each and every one of them? I would believe this is what I still do to this day, which is Newton's third law, bro. It is every action has got an equal and opposite reaction. If you have actually put in the work towards whatever it is that you want to do, you will get the result. Come what may happen. If you actually put in the work towards academics, what is it that you have to do for studies? Where you have to study all the chapters, revise them, and give the practice papers. If you do these three things over and over again, you are going to ace the exam, no doubt. You will get good grades, come what may happen. Same thing in the gym. You work out, you eat clean, you sleep well, you will get a good body, no doubt. Nothing can stop you but you. Right? People, I think, just overcomplicate stuff with, as I said, success is not additive. It is subtractive. You need to get rid of stuff that you have in your day. You have to get rid of the snoozing the alarm. You have to get rid of the ice creams. You have to get rid of the late night pizzas. You have to get rid of the drinking, smoke. It's just removing things and finding your small thing. Okay, so if I just do this for enough amount of time, I will get the result. That is what I have realized. Staying on campus, bro, it was the easiest thing because you would have guys around you. So you could always go to someone else's room and, hey, bro, I have a doubt. Help me out with this. Nowadays, phone, we have chat GPT nowadays. So that's just the easiest way to find answers to everything. But it's not the best way to find answers. However, it has become quite convenient in all fairness. So that's academically, I'm going to say. You do certain things for a certain period of time, you will get the results. Work, as you said, is just showing up, do the work, come back. But again, even at work, bro, if you prove to the employer that you're the best hardworking individual over there, it's a different respect that you get. You entered the work and you know that everybody's garnering respect to you because you actually work hard. You just don't do, uh, it's called some quitting. I'm sorry, I can't get the word. Simon Sinek talks about this. He said the quiet quitting. He said people come into their jobs and they just come in, do the basics, and then they clock out. That's all because they know that they're not going to be climbing up the ladder. All they do is clock in, do the basics, clock out, out. you do that, nobody's respecting you. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody can feel the feeling that you are feeling. People don't understand this. You are energetic beings. Energetic beings. If you walk into the room and you have got a certain kind of energy, I can feel it. So if you come to work with a low mentality of just another day of coming to fucking work and you do the stupid thing, your boss understands that you're doing just to get by, just for the paycheck. And your grades reflect the fact that you're just studying to pass. That's what I used to do. I'm trying to improve on that. I've still not done very good in school. I'm still like the C to B student. And I'm okay with that. It's better than getting D's. I've not got a lot of that, but B to C, I'm fine with that. I'm not an academic guy, bro. I do not see, so 10 years down the lane, I do not see myself as an academic dude. So I do not put in more work towards that. I put in more work towards the disciplines that I know are going to be there in the next 10 years, which is for me, that was cooking, keeping my own word to myself, cleanliness, going to the gym, helping other people, becoming better at public speaking. I love speaking. I want to become way more better at this. So that's why when we're doing this, I'm trying to articulate in a way which will make the listeners feel good. He knows how to talk. I'm trying to do my best because even though this is not one of your top videos, it's we are in the beginning phase. I'm doing it as if this is going to get 1 million views. Have that mentality. I just have that mentality. I have the realistic mentality as well that yeah, the probably is not going to get it, but I rather think that it's going to get it. That's just a delusional mind you have to have at times. I still tell myself, are you going to make $10,000 a month? I know realistically I'm not going to make it. I rather say that I'm making it. I rather say that. It's called the future truth. Patrick Bet-David, both of us respect him. He talks about the future truth. Whatever is it that you want 10 years down the lane, tell yourself that today that is true. Act as if the person is you right now. Right now, you are the 30-year-old self. How would you be acting? I tell my clients, how would you be acting if you already had the six pack? Would you be eating that chocolate milk? Drinking the chocolate milk? Probably not. Would you be eating that pizza? Probably not. Because you know that you've got the six pack and you know that it comes along with these costs and I cannot jeopardize the body that I've created. I'm not going to do it. It's all about the future truth, right? You imagine yourself being that person. Here you are. And then you'll garner the discipline. You'll garner all the small things that will come along the journey. It's all about action. The more action you can take, the more work you can do towards the goal that you want to attract, because the goal wants you as well. Whatever you want wants you as well. It just asks you to do the work. You know Tim Grover, right? Mm-hmm. So Tim Grover speaks about winning. Imagine winning is right over there. He's standing there with some goggles and cap, and he's looking down. He's got hands in his pocket. Just imagine he's standing over there, and he says, "Do you want to win?" I said, "Yes." Take the problem. Face that. If you face that, take another problem. Face that. Take another problem. Face that. You faced all of that. Here's some winning. Right? Footballers talk about this. You have to go through this much amount of failure to get to this much amount of success. Mm-hmm. That's all about it. That's all about it. Whatever is it that you want to do, put in this much amount of work so that you can get this much amount of success.
Got you.